Hi gorgeous, happy Frugal Friday to you. In today's video, I am reviewing 5 of the newest matte liquid lipsticks to hit drugstores. And these come from a variety of different brands, including Milani, Revlon, Maybelline, L'Oreal, and NYX. In this video, I'll be showing you the consistency of each of these, giving you my full review, and also including a wear test so you can see how well or how badly they wore throughout the day. First one we'll talk about here is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. This is in the shade Seduction. When you first apply this one, it has a very creamy consistency on the lips. It dries rather quickly. I would say within the first minute, you're ready to go. I didn't notice a tight feeling with this one. Sometimes when you apply a liquid lipstick, your lips can feel tight after you've applied it, but this one didn't give me that sensation. This has a very sweet scent to it. Doesn't linger after you apply it, but it does have a very strong, sweet scent. I would describe it as if you were walking into a confectionery shop, like a candy store. That's the kind of scent that this has. And after wearing it all day, I felt like it looked really great for a drugstore matte lipstick. And this one does not transfer either. It does dry completely matte and it stays in place. So overall, very happy with the Revlon matte lipstick. Next up is NYX's Lingerie liquid lipstick. And this is in the shade Lace Detail. When I went to go buy this one, I wanted the shade Embellishment. I think that's what it's called. But unfortunately, it was sold out. And from what I understand, it's a really hard shade to come across in stores anyway. So we got stuck with another nude. But anyway, I did like the application with this one, but I found that after I had applied it, my lips felt tight, like they were just getting sucked into my face. And it was rather uncomfortable for about the first 10 minutes after application. But after that, I didn't notice anything. I didn't feel like I was wearing anything throughout the day, and the lipstick did hold up really well through eating and drinking and all of my normal activities. So I was pleasantly surprised by this one. Milani's Amore Matte Lip Creams. These have been talked so highly about, I had to get them and find out what all the hype was about. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to find them in any stores local to me, and I don't know if they're out there now just yet, but I did order these off of the Milani website, so if you have trouble locating them, that would be a really good place to get these. I picked up the shades Adorable and Obsession. Very creamy application with both of these. The pigmentation was excellent. One swipe of the wand on your lips and you had color. And after application, I couldn't feel them on my lips all day. In fact, the day that I tested out Obsession, there were times when I would catch myself in the mirror throughout the day and I forgot that I was wearing it and I was like, whoa! It was really dark. But I feel like that's a good quality to have in a liquid lipstick. You don't necessarily want to feel it on your lips throughout the day. Now for the darker shade, I wrote down that it left horrible lines on the inside of my lips. I don't really like to see that in a liquid lipstick, and the line itself started to crumble away. And when I went to remove the lipstick that night, it was crumbling all over the place. So I didn't really care for that, but I didn't experience that with the lighter shade. So I feel like if you get the darker shades in the Milani line, you may experience that, but if you get the lighter ones, it's nowhere near as bad. Next up is L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Matte Gloss, and this is in the shade Forbidden Kiss. Now the name alone is just an oxymoron name to me personally. I can't get past it. Calling something a matte gloss just doesn't sound right to me. Am I alone in this? This does have a very creamy consistency when you apply it, but it does not dry matte, nowhere near it. It is more of a gloss and looks that way throughout the day too. It does have the same sweet confectionery smell like the Revlon lipstick had that I talked about earlier, and this one feathered around the edges after wearing it for only 5 hours. Now I'm showing you here what it looked like after wearing it for 9 hours, but I noticed at the 5-hour mark I had extreme feathering on the outer edges of my lips, and the longer I wore it, the worse that feathering got. It does transfer horribly simply because it's not a matte lipstick and it is more of a gloss, but it is really easy to redistribute across your lips after eating and drinking because it doesn't dry. So there are some pros and cons to be weighed with this one. Last one I have to share with you is from Maybelline, and this is their Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Nude Flush. The Maybelline liquid lipstick does have that same sweet confectionery smell like the Revlon and L'Oreal lipsticks that I talked about earlier, but it doesn't linger after application. And this one doesn't dry fully matte either. It does stay creamy on the lips throughout the day, which makes it really easy after eating and drinking to redistribute the product across your lips so you don't have any of those bald spots on your lips from where the product has worn away. So in terms of that, it does transfer, not horribly, but I do want to mention that there is some transferability with this one. Now, out of all 5 liquid lipsticks that I reviewed for you today, I feel like the only bad one out of the bunch was the L'Oreal one. That one just, I didn't like it at all on so many different levels, but all the others, really excellent choices. The Drugstore is getting better with what they're putting out there, so I think you'd be happy with a good majority of the ones that I shared with you today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought about the liquid lipsticks, whether you've tried them out or just based off of today's findings. Would love to hear your feedback. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you again next Friday.